Hi, my name's Julie McCarl, and I just transferred here from Liberty University. I grew up here in Maryland in West Friendship. I'm a friendly, outgoing, once you get to know me kind of person, but I'm also kind of introverted. I love to spend time with the people that matter most to me, my friends and family. And my mom is a dog breeder, so because of that, I raised puppies as a job to be able to pay for college. And I'm a huge animal lover. I just grew up constantly around animals, and I just love them so much. If I had to classify myself between urban, suburban, or rural, I think I would choose rural. I choose this because the area I grew up in Maryland, West Friendship, is a very farmland area. I live across the street from cows, and all around me there are farms. So I grew up on 5 acres of land. So I very much never had neighbors, and I grew up in an area with lots of land, not as many people, and I loved it. Lots of area to run around in, lots of um, area to play with my siblings. It was awesome. What does urban mean to me? In my head, when I picture urban life, I picture maybe a city, lots of tall buildings, even maybe just a neighborhood or something. I imagine it being a lot louder, a lot more cramped, maybe hearing buses and traffic, hearing people talking on the streets. Um, I don't imagine the people as nice as maybe in a rural or suburban area. Um, I imagine it looking a lot more gray, less green vegetation. Honestly, when I think of urban, I think of cities like New York is the first one that comes to mind. And so when I think of a song that amplifies urban or whatever the word is, I think of Empire State of Mind by JC and Alicia Keys. And I'll play a little short clip of it, but I'm sure most of you have heard it before. Spiked out, I could trip a referee. Tell by my attitude that I most definitely from. Hey. These streets will make you feel brand new. Lights will inspire you. Let's hear it from you. So obviously, what the song says is that in an urban area, though, when I think of it, I think of gray, concrete jungle. It's still a very inspirational area because of all the people that surround it and make it the area that it is. I honestly hadn't thought much about urban education before this class, and I know we haven't delved deep into it yet. But when I think of urban education, I think of inner city schools, lots of students to one teacher, lots of kids who misbehave, maybe um, the education isn't as good as other schooling. There's a lot of students. The lunch system isn't good. I think of the hallways are probably dirty. They probably don't have much funding, don't have much supplies. That's what I think of when I think of urban education. In my opinion, the most important thing when talking about the education system is the students and the teachers and their relationships. I think that the teachers need to be more invested and passionate about their job, and I think that we need to make sure that we're hiring people who truly care about their students. I think that we need to be paying our teachers more so that they can afford and that it's a more um, wanted job, because a lot of people who might be good for teachers might not be able to do it because they think they need more money to be able to survive. I also think that schools need more funding just in general. Okay, well, thanks for listening to my podcast and what I have to say. Goodbye.